Hello and welcome to my channel, Dubai Properties. So I've purposely chosen a very quiet time of the day to do this video because if I didn't, it's just going to be completely packed with people. And I'm going to turn the camera right, show you this restaurant called Al Kebab Al Afghani. Normally very packed in other times. So I'm walking along the marina, and this video is targeted towards people who are looking to move to Dubai, want to know a little bit more about it. As you can see, there's a lot of e-scooters. It's insane. It's insane, right? And you really got to watch out for them, otherwise you're going to get run over, and it's not nice. So as you can see over here, there's a, I think it's called a Dow cruise, if I'm correct. And then here's a little harbor. There's a Bristol, I think it's called Bristol Yachts or something. And what it is you can hire boats at a very reasonable rate. And it's very nice. You can go out and just have a lot of fun. I haven't done it personally, but I would like to. That would be a good thing. And this is coming to the end of the marina, in fact. So this is part one of the walking tour of Marina. Dubai is a 24-hour city, and no one, unfortunately, respects these rules, which is on the inside what you call anything to do with what you would use to ride or drive on, and the outside is walking pedestrians. And for that reason, there can be a number of accidents. And the other thing is Dubai is a 24-hour city. These restaurants do close over here. You can see one here called Mazza Restaurant. And then there's another place here. It's a little mall called Marinascape Mall. And then there's Meat District, which is not rated that high. Meat District is not rated that high. There's some other meat restaurants which are higher rated than that. If you look up, you can see that building, which is with the lights, those kind of square lights, that's called Select Towers. And yeah, that's for residents and for people who come on short let. And then you've got a bunch of restaurants here as well. So these restaurants are, well, you can see it's about, what time is it now? Yeah, it's 1:45 in the morning. Still people here, still smoking shisha, still chilling. You know, especially at this time of the year, people sleep late because you get up late. What's the point of getting up early? Because it's just so hot, you can't do anything outside. Here we have the famous Nando's restaurant. Every single brand, every single international brand of food is in Dubai. And well, I think I've had a lot of Nando's in my life before I came to Dubai, so I tend to not have Nando's in Dubai. And so here we have more restaurants, and then if I move the camera slowly so it doesn't shake, you can see that's the other side of the marina where people walk. I mean, this side is the busier side. And so yeah, people still sitting here 1:45 in the morning, still having whatever they have. Here we have some more restaurants. Tony Roma's, I've never been there. And then there's Casa del Bene. As you can see, there's quite a bit of Italian here because people know that Italian sells well. So they set up shop as Italian restaurants as opposed to other nationality restaurants. And then now we're coming to the famous Stefano's restaurant, which is a restaurant where they serve shisha. It's quite famous for shisha. And this is the exit to the metro station, which is Shoba Realty. So that metro station you can catch from here. And so we're gonna see in a minute, we're gonna see, excuse me, someone just bumped into me. This time of the year that happens quite a lot because people are not fully conscious because of the fact that it's so hot. But he did say sorry, so that's all good. So hence I had to stop filming because he bumped into me. So here we have the restaurant called Stefano's. So if you'll notice, every restaurant is written in English characters and then in Arabic characters. Arabic characters in Arabic, English characters in English. So hang on, let me just come around, and you can see here, there is, as you can see, it says Stefano's. And if I come around, we have these things called Safi spots. As you can see here is a Safi spot. So I'll move a little bit back, some people moving coming through. And so that's what that is. It's okay. And then we have a number of other selfie spots, and you can see here is the taxi stand. There are like 4 million taxis always, and there are so many supermarkets in Dubai. It's just insane. That's where people can stand as well and take pictures. So we're gonna enter this section here because it's really getting too hot, even though it's 1:45 in the morning. So it's kind of nice. You can just come in here and it's fully AC'd. Very nice. And then you can see here we have a grandiose supermarket. There are so many supermarkets in Dubai. Like I said, it is just insane, and massive competition amongst them. So prices are going down with food, so I wouldn't worry too much. This is just a little bit of a boring section. I think I'm gonna pause filming and walk a bit forward and then continue filming. So here we have a very hard worker working away. Hello, sir. So, and taking the time to do what they do. It's a very nice cafe. It's just called Cafe Patil. It's one of my favorite cafes in Dubai. It's just, the atmosphere is really nice in there. I mean, it's paying more for coffee, but I would. It's because the coffee is better and the atmosphere is really good. But we also have Starbucks. So Starbucks is another, well, who doesn't know Starbucks? We are exiting the location, as in the inside. Now what we're coming to is somewhere quite interesting actually. There's another port or harbor for boats. And Salam. How are you doing? So this is a fountain. So what they do is, I think it's 7 o'clock every evening, they play that song by Shakira, that one, It's Time for Africa. And then the fountains, they dance in sync to that song, in matching that track. Right, and now what we have, what you can see, sorry for tilting the camera, on the left what you see are these, they've installed these water fountains, right? It's been there for about a year and a half. They're pretty incredible. What they do is they're like carbon filtered and they're free. And I really appreciate them. I massively appreciate them. So they do a lot of good things, the government does. And what we have is, we have these little carts where you can't really go take a ride in them, but they just go round and round. I don't know what their function is really, but so yeah, that's it. Okay, so there's something here I'd like to show you guys. Is something called the London Project. Seems to be as if that this thing has halted in production because there's been no progress for the last, I don't know how long, but this looks quite interesting. I think it's supposed to be a restaurant, if I'm right. The London Project. But hang on, let's just have a look at what it says. A new dining experience is coming to the marina. I can't wait till this opens. It's going to be awesome, man. I mean, if it's got some kind of London theme to it, I think that's going to be cool because London vibe is nice. So I'm approaching the famous Spinneys supermarket. Now, for those of you who are moving here, who are very health oriented or health conscious, I may say, this place is the place to get your produce, because it is really, it's not cheap, but it's very, very, very good quality. So let me just get there. So here we are, we're approaching the supermarket, as I mentioned, Spinneys. And Spinneys is a very, I mean, you really will have a bit of difficulty walking in this. I mean, it's again, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning and I'm having trouble walking. just people are just not looking, and they're just not really having any kind of awareness. And but that's just how it is. I just want to be honest. And this supermarket is great because, as I mentioned, it's got fresh produce and it's pretty expensive, but it really is good quality. Yeah, and I think that concludes my part one. It gives you a little section of the marina, which is part one. In fact, they've installed a machine here, which basically the odds are always towards the merchant in terms of making money, or in terms of the net. Yeah, you'll see these carts, as I said, everywhere. Here's another section where you get taxis. Taxis can pick you up. We're very, very well taken care of in Dubai. Every corner there's a supermarket. Every corner there's a taxi stand. Every corner there's a restaurant. That's why so many of us are fat. So here's the machine. It makes this really annoying music. So if you did like this video, I'm going to be very cliche. Please like and subscribe. And if you found it of value, thank you, and have a nice week coming ahead.